Okay, we're gonna try to do a rough out of a bear in the tree. Let's see how long it takes. Well, the first thing I usually do is I start by taking the plug off, start doing a little detail work around the ears. Start putting a little fur on him. Shouldn't take, but just a few minutes. We'll go around, just throw a little fur, a little bark, little outlining around the tree, around his arms. As you can see, we're putting in the bark there. It's shouldn't take just a few minutes. Do it at a comfortable pace, whatever makes you feel good. You can see we're putting the bark in the tree, doing a little work on fur on the back side of him. Pretty quick. So the whole idea is to get them knocked out in a hurry. You want start out using one of your small detail saws, do the detail with, but here we got a regular little Husqvarna with a dime tip. Yeah, as you can see, we got this rough out held down with a screw. Just be careful you don't hit the screw with your saw. Usually I have a jaw horse or a clamp, that I clamp in, but we're on the road doing this, so we just screwed it down to a block of wood. Face fur on him and get pretty close time to put the mouth on him, a little nose work. Bring out the power tools here. See, we got a little generator. The biggest advantage to a rough out is all the shapes there. All you're doing is just doing a little bit of the refining. We're through with the saw work. We'll see what we can get done here. We gotta get our cords hooked up. That's the angle grinder. We just cleaning it up. You can take these things as far or close as you want. The shape's there. It just needs a little bit of refining. Anybody can mess something up if you stay on it too long. Usually the biggest thing is not to overwork them. I have a habit of sometimes overworking them. So, usually that's the main thing you don't want to do, is overwork it. I'm probably go ahead and get my eye tool now, see if we can't throw some eyes in him. You can still take it and turn it into your own. Don't be scared to, give it your look. Well, there are certain steps that we take, but I don't guess it's no hard line whether you start with this tool or that. I have a habit of hitting it with a quick angle grinder before I get my eye tool and stuff. But doing this a little touch-up work on his eyes, up under his neck there. We make our own eye tools, which make putting the eye in real easy. I'm just using these little Dremels, put a little extra detail in the toes and stuff, but this is still real quick work. So this is a flap sander, which ain't working very well because the sandpaper is about 100 years old, but we were lucky we found it. Flap sanders, I think, is a real great tool for the rough outs. You can, clean them up real good. So typically, your rough outs are real dry when you get them, so they sand up real well. Yeah, normally when we're at home, we got pretty much everything I can think of. But here we're out here in California doing a job and trying to, borrow some tools here, and we just got a few bare minimum. If we can get this torch to light, we're gonna try to knock some fuzz off of it and give it a little bit of color. Well, the main thing when you're burning is try not to overburn spots that you don't want color on. Like being I'm burning the bear, I'm not gonna burn the tree. But now, if I was gonna paint the bear, which I ain't got no paint, I would probably burn the tree a little bit and then paint the bear real dark, and I still have contrast. But here we ain't got no black paint with us, so with just the fire we're gonna burn just the bear and leave the tree natural. I like to burn hard, with this thing, it'd take a while, this type torch, to burn it real hard, but with oxyacetylene, I can burn it real hard in just a couple of minutes, and it would be totally dark. So, you know, having, you know, different tools, you'll learn which one works best for you. I typically burn real hard. I like, because it softens everything real good. But a lot of carvers, they just like to knock the fuzz off. So it really depends on, you know, how far you want to take it. But usually my bears, if I'm going to be burning it pretty good, I burn it pretty hard so all them edges get real soft. Some people say it gives it a little protection, but mainly it's color and sanding. Because we put, you know, if we sell them, normally we put wood preservative on them. Well, typically a black bear is, you know, black all over with a tan muzzle, maybe a little light on the ears. Like I say, I like oxyacetylene. I can control my fire tip a little bit more. You know, it burns harder, but it also burns more precise, so I can get in the cracks and corners a little better. Typically my eye tube burns the eye, but sometimes when you're flapping it out, you might flap the eye back light, so you might have to go back in there and burn it again. The hard part is done, you know, as far as the rough outs. You can, you know, like I say, the shaping is what takes so long, and you know, that's already done. All you really doing is just taking it and, you know, bringing it on to life with, you know, quick detail. But generally people, you know, when they order a rough out, they order, you know, a variety. That's what we've been working at, trying to give, you know, carvers a wide variety of carvers. We probably got 20 or 30 models now that, you know, you can choose from. That's about as good as I could do today. You know, I'm about wore out, been carving all day on a big redwood stump, so that's about it.